So now continuing level 20 the 5th. Let's see. How do we go about this? This next room we got the Tar Mother room.
Tar Mother, expand.
Yeah, we're fighting a Tar Mother with a brain Tar Mother. So these guys are brained while chasing little neather. I'm gonna call him little because he's little. He will close doors on you though, keeping you away from the path that you probably want to go down. But you can actually utilize this to your advantage. Usually. There's times where you can have him actually close off a door you want him to. I can't really demonstrate that right here. But there are times where it's actually useful to have him close a door you do not want open. I don't know if there's any better way to go about this. Well, basically...
Poor defenseless mother.
Look how he freaks out there. He's like, wait, what? But before we actually do that...
Killed a poor defenseless mother.
Yeah, Nuntar just freaks out. He has a good point. We're killing a defenseless mother, basically, if you think about it. But if you think about it too, the mother is killing us, so I guess I really don't feel any sympathy for this mother. She's a mean mother.
Killed a poor defenseless mother.
Yeah, I did. You got a problem with it, neither? But now that we've cleared that room, basically, he just starts running off again because he's a scaredy cat. Neither is the scaredy cat of all scaredy cats. Forget Wraithwings. He's the real scaredy cat. In any case, when we finish that room, we can continue chasing him. And we got... This is probably the funnest room in this entire level. This is actually a really hard puzzle. This goes to one of those order things where you have to pick who opens what. And maybe kind of based off the card game where you pick one card or two cards. You pick to get rid of... Or maybe it's not cards with bottles. You can use bottles. You have like 20 bottles. You pick to remove one or two. Whoever removes the last bottle loses. But this is a little variation of it. Maybe not the same. So how this works is you're basically... This is designed to where you're going to be trading and switching through. And you're going to be constantly both taking turns hitting switches that control these 5 doors. And what you want is all 5 doors to be open. If not, you're in trouble. So, first things first, what we want to do is get rid of all red. If red is hit, or let's just say, if this green is hit, which neither will hit if you don't hit this red, we will be forced to hit this door because we have to hit every single switch eventually for neither to actually decide to go this way anyway. He will mess you up. And if you did ignore this red door, he would go back and close it, making it impossible. You're going to have to hit that red door. He's smart. His AI is programmed to be very smart in this. So, we want to get to the only red. This is the only red switch. We want to hit that. Because we do not want neither to, I guess, keep us trapped. Now, neither in himself will go ahead and hit a toggle. No, he'll hit an open. Sorry. His strategy is to hit opens, because if he hits opens, which cannot be reversed, when you have to reverse it, for example, we have to hit this toggle, what do? Now, you might think it's just a good idea to ignore that toggle, but no, he's going to go hit this toggle, and he's going to keep it closed. So how do we utilize this toggle? How do we stop him from using it? We have to use it ourselves. But if you notice, it closes the door. So we seem trapped, right? Not quite. We can actually reuse the door. That's the secret to this puzzle. Something neither doesn't do, which you can do, is you can reuse toggles. You can use them twice. There's nothing saying you can't. So every time he uses an open, for example, he hit the switch. Sorry. We have to go for its counter toggle. So we know that this door is opened by this toggle. So we're going to want to hit that toggle to keep him from, well, keeping the door closed. So this is a really interesting puzzle, and I really like it. This is probably my favorite one in this level, just because it's really interesting how it works out. It is designed, though, where neither is going to be the last one to enter, so don't expect anything different. But I think both doors are now just opens. Yeah. So, you know, pick your favorite. But basically, before we can actually exit, we have to go back up there and... Such a funny sound. He's quite annoyed that we escape, but he's nice enough to let us out. I don't know why Neither's so nice to us. I guess he likes to play around with us. Oh, I was supposed to hit that switch. Yeah, he's gonna let us out because he's nice. And so basically, we are left to now go and chase some more. Are you still alive? I must be talking too much. I'm not going to let any more secrets slip. Yeah, Neither is quite a talker. Even though he didn't really talk in this room, but, you know. It'd been nice if he had some dialogue in this room. Now this room seems hard, but there's actually a secret we can do to it. Just step on the switch. And then there you go, room clear. That won't work. The challenge of this room is to not do that. We have to not... We cannot use a door as our blockade. So what do we have to do? We have to basically kill all the brains, just as he probably wanted. Or the maker of this wanted. We're gonna go brain killing. We can also use the snakes to actually, we can utilize the brains to, Alright, so it looks like that wants to be the last brain we want to kill. It's because of how this is designed. But you basically, yes, we want to, might as well use this checkpoint now. Basically just want to go around and kill these brains. And I don't think that was the best way to go about it. We want this we want that snake farther away from us. We also want that snake to be somewhere not near us, like it is right there. If he does trap us in there, there we go. I think we want that snake even farther yet. So we can get him to go all the way over there by tricking Neither into leaving us to close the door to help us in our endeavor. But then we want to go ahead and quickly, with haste, that's not with haste. I wasn't entirely sure which way I was supposed to have my sword, actually. I think it was better down. Did I turn it? I think so. I turned it the direction I should turn it. But then we go ahead and get him to die. And he's like, ah! He says, damn, but maybe not. Challenge complete, or challenge completed. Never stand on a closed door. Oh, never stand on a closed door. Well, this is awkward. Yeah, I stood on a closed door, even though I used it to turn him in a different way. Oops. Well, that's a shame. That really is. Wait, actually, we could probably trick him. I didn't think of this. We could actually maybe trick him. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, if we can actually get this snake to move this way, we can trick this snake, or we can trick neither into closing this door for us. But we need the snake to be far enough away for it to work. But I want to try that. Because neither is probably going to be gullible enough to actually do it. No, maybe he's not. He's pretty smart, I think. I was hoping he'd be gullible enough, but maybe not. So we gotta go up here. Make sure he stays away from our Lucky Charms. I'm gonna try to make that joke work, even though I know it doesn't. Not fast enough. There must be some other way to kill this snake. He's not dumb enough to actually fall for that trick there. I think he pretty much... I want to say that you have to go that way, but I think he makes it for the most part. I wish we could close off and stand on that door, because that would have been a nice thing to be able to do. Oh, he's too smart. Man, he's smart. They really did well on programming his AI, let's just say that. There's times where I feel like I can get him, but then at other times, like... I feel like I understand him, but then other times I'm just like, no, I don't. Oh, I just need 2 more turns faster. If I can waste 2 more turns, I think we'll be in good shape. No, it's too many turns. Still too many turns. There must be some secret to killing this. Maybe our idea, though, is we want to go actually not this way, but we want to go this way. If you think about it, we're making more distance going this way than the way I was trying to go. Now we got all the time in the world to actually go ahead and get that brain. There we go. Yeah, this is really difficult. But now it should all be pretty much common sense from here. Do what we did before. There we go. Challenge completed. Running through an open door. Yeah, that's not easy. That is not easy at all. In any case, we're going to walk through here. And this is officially pretty much the last puzzle of the entire level. So, this one is really difficult. So this one, prepare for a lag fest, because that's what we're going to have. What he's going to do is he's going to set up doors and set up roaches in every door. If you try to walk in this top or bottom corridor, he's going to close the door you try to walk to. So he's going to make you wait for his setup. He's going to set up roaches to be in a certain area, and then, you know... And then once you see that door open up, you know you're ready to go. He's satisfied. So now it's kind of a maze we gotta go through. Now the intended solution, at least is you're supposed to go through this bottom right, I think is the intended way, or usually. I'm actually not sure which way you're supposed to usually go, but I know there's an extra solution that I found as my first solution. Really, there's multiple solutions to this, but there's one that was intended, and the challenge is, for this room, is just to clear it one of the unintended ways. So what we want to do is stand right here and wait for him to open a certain door up, which he's not opening. Which is that, if you see what door I'm trying to go for, it's that right door that's open. So we want to go through that door. Now he's dumb enough to try to keep closing and opening that door. I have no idea why. But once you sneak through, yeah, he runs like a chicken. And how do we get to the rest of these roaches? We just open the doors like he was opening them. And we just kind of wait for the roaches. Yeah, so the challenge was don't go to the corridor of the southeast. That's where you're supposed to go. And of course it won't register the challenge until we complete the room. So this room, if you don't know what you're doing, is one of the harder rooms. So right here, I'm just trying to figure out which door opens what. Even if it takes time. Because I want to be able to get through. And now, does Neather have any more tricks? I don't know, he might. Well, we'll find out. Challenge completed, a maze of many ways. So now, going up. Next time, we shall finish level 25. See you then, everybody.